So beholdings really becomes like this very active participation in the light that you're receiving, because then you go about being obedient, and that becomes action. And so the whole beholding process is this like almost like a washing of your soul and your spirit in whatever you're looking at. So like silence yesterday, getting silent so that we can perceive the Lord, right? So all of these five senses that we're comparing these spiritual disciplines to, there's an aspect, an element of perception to it. Our perception is starting to shift from where we're dead in sin, living for ourselves, where our perception is very like inward, we're all about ourselves. Whereas as we operate in these spiritual disciplines, what's happening is our perception of the world is getting away from the physical. Like we're not so much seeing the temporal physical world, like that's not our focus. Our focus becomes the eternal spiritual world. I was in the east part of Israel, right next down by the Dead Sea. So at this town, I walked out, there's like this bench facing the desert. And I was like, Lord, just show me your glory tonight. Let your glory pass by me. I want to see your glory. So I stayed awake the whole night, just looking and looking and looking. I was just waiting for God's glory to come by. And the morning, like the sun started to rise, and I was so disappointed. I was like, Lord, I didn't see your glory at all. This is one of those moments I'll never forget with the Lord. He was like, I passed my glory by you, but you weren't looking with your right eyes. You were looking with your physical eyes, waiting on some sort of physical manifestation of my glory. So I passed my glory by you, but you didn't perceive it. You didn't see it because you were looking with your wrong eyes, right? Like the story I told you about me in the desert, to always be looking for God in the physical world, and you won't perceive him. That you're blind then. You're not looking with the right eyes.